Yo, what's up guys, Ganesh here. Today we're gonna be talking about the new Force event coming later today that is featuring Marco and Jozu. So just like any other Force events, you will be able to get medals for both of the two characters, and you will be able to get the skills, like multiple versions of copies of the skills to get the skills up to level 10. Let's talk about each character on their own. As for Marco, he's Assassin. He is under the body force. His auto skill is that he adds more dodge rate to himself, like more evasion. His regular attacks are physical damage. He gets a new EX special attack and a new skill. As for Jozu, he gets only a new EX special attack. He doesn't get any skills. And he is a fighter, also under the body force. His regular attacks are also physical, and his auto skill is that he adds more physical defense to himself. Okay, so before we talk about each character on their own, we're gonna take a look at the new skill and the two new EX special attacks for both characters here. So let's start with the skill for Marco. It's pretty much similar to Zoro's new skill if you have seen it in the Bass event, the Bass Celebrity event. If you notice the similarity here, he just jumps in the air, but instead of doing physical damage, he does special damage. He gets full immunity from all kinds of damage, exactly like Zoro's. And then he increases his elemental attack instead of the physical attack, of course. And the effect is medium for both of them. So it's a really good skill, exactly as good as Zoro's skill. So let's move to the special attack, the EX special attack. So as you can see, the area of effect here is very huge. He just goes through the map to the front, then goes back, then again to the front and back again. So it's really great crowd controlling there. And at the end, he just does a huge nuke attack with a lot of damage. So it's special damage, EX special attack. It has full immunity from all kinds of damage during the special attack, during the EX special attack. He recovers HP for himself. It's a small recovery, but it's still good. And yeah, that's basically it. It's really good. And before I forget here, the EX special attack has a huge penetration rate. And this is the first time I actually know about penetration, which is the fact that, for example, the enemy has, if the enemy has a huge, for example, elemental defense, the EX special attack, since it has a huge penetration, it's gonna penetrate through that defense. So for example, let's say you only normally do like 1000 damage to some kind of enemy because of his elemental defense, but because of this penetration you go and do more damage. So it's really good. Yeah. As for Jozu, his EX special attack is basically an upgrade from Shanks' Crimson Dance. If you know that special attack, the one from the anniversary, he does the same animation, but the only difference is he has full immunity from damage, and he adds he inflicts something called anger. I'm not sure what anger is, to be honest. I've never seen anyone talk about it, so if you have any idea what anger does, tell me in the comments. But yeah, he does physical damage, which is actually not as great as Zoro's special attack. Of course, Zoro is like the god of physical damage in the game right now and for a long time. But this EX special attack is actually good as well. Like if you see the crowd controlling here, it's really good. And to be honest, if you have the EX special attack at high level, like level 8 or level 9, if you see here, the animation is actually very long, and by the time you're done with the animation or with the special attack, it's like only like few seconds until the next one. And also you can change the direction of the EX special attack, just like Shanks Crimson Dance. You just change the targeted enemy, and the direction of the special attack will just move with you. So exactly like Shanks, he just keeps pushing all the enemies in his way, and at the end he does a nuke attack, which does physical damage. Yep, so that's everything about the new skill and the 2 new EX special attacks. Now let's talk about Marco on his own. So Marco is an assassin, like I mentioned. He's under the body force. His auto skill is that he adds dodge rate to himself every once in a while. So what are his bros? Of course, the EX special attack is great. It has to be added to his bros. It's a great special attack with decent damage. Heals himself, and he has immunity to all kinds of damage, and the crowd control is real there. Okay, it's really good. As for the auto skill, the one where he adds more dodge rate to himself, it really helps him survive. Since he is assassin, he doesn't have a lot of HP. I would have added that to the cons, but because of this auto skill, it actually helps him survive more. Like if you already have the 30% full evasion from the support, like 5 snipers as support, you get even more evasion from his auto skill, so he survives even more than normally the normal other characters. His new skill is really decent, is really good actually. As for the cons, his old skills are both bad. One of them is actually just you fly in the air, you don't get damage, but you don't do anything at the same time. And normally nobody uses that as the second skill until we get another skill with the second EX special attack later. But the other skill that you are probably going to use is the other one where it's a single target and it hits for special damage as well, but it's a single target, and well, it's not that great. Like the damage is not really great, but it's still usable though. And yeah, that's basically Marco. He doesn't have a lot of like qualities, but he is good. Like he's really good. I mean, he was basically one of the shittiest, and I'm sorry to say this, but he was one of the shittiest characters in the game. And thanks to this event, to the new EX special attack and the new skill, he actually becomes decent and actually one of the best special damage dealers in the game. Let's move to Jozu. So Jozu is fighter, he's a tank. He gets only a new EX special attack. He's under the body force. His auto skill adds more defense. So as for the pros, his EX special attack is really good. I mean, any EX special attack we get from now on is actually good until like 3 months from now, when like we have diversity in EX special attacks, then we can start tiering them. But for the next 4 or 5 events, any EX special attack we get is actually good. So his EX special attack is decently good. He has physical damage, special attack with decent damage. He has full immunity from all other from all attacks, and he has an okay crowd control. So yeah, as you have seen in the video, he is really good at crowd controlling there. He is a fighter, so he's tanky. He has a lot of HP. He can survive a lot. His auto skill adds more physical defense, so he is more tanky. As for the cons, he has 2 old skills and they are not really the best. One of them is just him having full immunity to damage, and he like lures all enemies into him to protect the other characters. It's okay, like you can use it. I mean, the skills are not so bad. I mean, people say that it's very bad, but it's not actually. It's really decent. Like the 2 skills are still good. The other one is that he just he gets immunity to damage and he charges around like to the front and attacks all enemies in his way for like 2 seconds or so. As for the other cons, he doesn't get any new skills, and that's not great. He actually doesn't get any new skills at all in the long run. Like until now in Japan, he didn't get any new skills. That's why he will get outclassed very fast. I mean, if he is not already outclassed because of Zoro EX special attack. So if you have Zoro EX special attack, you will most likely just use him over this one. But if you have this and you don't have Zoro, it's still good and it's still useful for you. Now let's talk about the event itself. Just like any other Force event, you will be able to get medals from medal quests and skills from skill quests. There's also the banner where you bowl for the EX special attacks and the skill, and you'll have the chance to get the 4-star base cards for the skills. You will also find the boss quest where you have a mission there to use the 2 feature characters, Marco and Jozu, and by clearing that boss quest once as S rank, you get 1 copy of 4-star Force cards. By clearing that quest 3 times using Marco and Jozu, you get 1 more copy of the 4-star Force card. By getting the new skill up to level 10 or max level, you get the 3rd copy of the 4-star Force card. As for the last 2 Force cards, 1 4-star copy is when we get the 2nd, or what is it called? It was called, I believe it's like epic boss quest. We get these kind of quests at the 2nd half of the event. By clearing that quest 3 times using Marco and Jozu, and by getting an S rank, you get the last copy of the 4-star Force card, which is Buddy in this event, and the 5-star Strength card. So again, we will get in total in this event 4 copies of the Buddy Force 4-star Force card, which you're gonna use for in the next event. Hopefully we get the 5-star of Buddy card next event. It's gonna be probably the Flamingo and Virgo. And in this event as well, we get only 1 copy of the 5-star Force card Strength Force. Other than that, we only have the Storm effect to talk about. So if you bring the 2 feature characters or any Buddy character in this event, you have the Storm effect, which is 20% more attack and 20% more HP, and at the end of every quest you get extra rewards. So if you bring only 1 Storm character, you get only 1 extra reward. If you bring 2 Storm characters, you get 2 extra rewards at the end of every quest. You can get diamonds from different kind of quests, and in the limited time quests that come 3 times per day, and I will leave a link in the description where you can find the exact timing for each of the 3 quests, limited time quests. There you will be able to get a lot of medals, a lot of skills, and you will also be able to get all skill cards, Hello Look cards, where you can use on any other skill. It doesn't have to be Marco or Jozu. You can use these cards on any other kind of skills in the game. Only skills and not special attacks, just to make sure there. What else? Yeah, you can also get all medals that you can use on any other character to get them up to 6-star, but you cannot get them to max luck. So only up to 6 stars. So yeah, that's basically everything about the event. Now comes the last question, which is, should you be bowling for this event? And this is the most important question, of course. So if you use rainbow coins in this event, it's totally worth it. Marco is one of the best characters in the game right now because of the new EX special attack. He is one of the best special damage elements in the game for a while, for a very long time actually. And Jozu is a decent physical damage dealer. Even though his skills are not the best, his EX special attack is really good and it works very well for him. And if you haven't cleared NL Extreme Event, he will actually help you with that. Both of them actually. So if you use any rainbow coins here, it's really okay. Like you're not gonna lose anything. If you get any of the 2 EX special attacks, you are actually really good. Like you have very good luck and you're in a good position there. But there is only like 4 weeks or less until the fest event where Marco comes back, which, I mean, it's only Marco. Jozu's not gonna be there, but Marco is the best character here in this event, and he is coming back in the fest event in like less than 4 weeks, and the rate for his banner there is much better than here. So if you wait until the fest event, it's much better, especially if you are free to play and you don't want to waste any rainbow coins now. Just wait until the fest event and you have a better chance to get Marco from there, the EX special deck from Marco. And he should also be paired with Boa, and Boa has a really good voiced special attack as well. I mean, most likely it's not gonna be in the game because we skipped her event, but it's still a good chance that she will be there. Other than that, this event is really good. And yeah, if you are going to bowl here, good luck, but I would still recommend that you wait until the fast event in 4 weeks. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoy it and it was informative for you and helpful. If you like the video, click like and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And I will see you guys on the next video. See ya!